Try it now, see if that did anything.
Testing, 1 2 1 2.
Try it now, see if that did anything. I think we're good.
Yep, we're good.
All right, cool.
Can we post this in the red zone?
I think I already did.
Awesome.
All right, cool. I'm going to my music. Good luck, shooter.
You want to call it with me, Joey? All right, good afternoon, folks. We are live from Glendale, Arizona, a.k.a. the house that Lon built. Cardinals, Giants, 3-6 matchup in the NFC, game number 2 of our 6-game wildcard weekend slate. Joined alongside me in the broadcast booth is Coach Peppa of the LA Chargers, just won earlier today against the Patriots.
Good morning, everybody. Looks like we should have a good one today. Back to our typical shooter playoff game. We'll see how he wants to go about it today.
Yep, this one's one of the rare road games, usually playing his wildcard games at home when he did NFC East. That went to Washington this season. First throw is a throwaway for Daniel Jones. Didn't have anything available there.
Shooter already just being interesting. He's always just been so dominant in the run in the regular season, and then just right away he always tends to just go right to the pass. I don't know why.
And the playoffs always seem to bring out a different side of Shooter. Would you agree?
Oh, I've experienced that firsthand. I think I had one of his most funniest games in the first 3 minutes back in the Seattle Seahawks. He threw 3 picks to one player on my team, and I was at 21-0 halfway through the first quarter. He just always comes out and I don't know if it's the pressure or he just doesn't have confidence run game against better opponents or what, but something definitely changes.
Well, yeah, while we were talking, he ran his patented run left play, and the Cardinals got all over that. That was a loss of one. I think it was Dante Jackson in on that stop. And it's now 3rd and long. Quick throw, and he's got a man. First down and more. John Ross across the 40. Picks up 16 on 3rd and 12. And a nice throw from Daniel Jones.
Talking with Shooter, he knows this is his best team he's going to get. That's always been his thing that he's hitched on his playoff woes, is that his team's just never as good as everyone else's. He doesn't have that excuse this week.
Yeah, the receiving core littered with some serious talent. Kadarius Toney, Galladay, as well as the man who just caught that last pass, Ross. Excuse me, as Barkley is hit at the 43-yard line on the inside zone carry.
You gotta get Saquon going. You're not gonna, if you're shooting, you're not gonna win many games in the postseason if you get into a passing shootout. You gotta stop this Barkley right?
Second down from the 43-yard line. Jones will look to throw. Here comes pressure up the middle. He's looking right sideline, and it is incomplete. It was intended for Ross once more.
Well, looks like Lon got stuck on the D-line there. I don't think he meant to stay on the D-tackle. He just got pulled up.
Yeah, just inches away from getting the first sack of the ball game. And now it's 3rd down and 8. Giants have already converted a 3rd down on this drive.
Sure, I mean, I wouldn't call that a bad though, but that's more of, I think, like a personal thing. John Ross
He's going to stay in the tight formation here on 3rd down. So 4-man rush from Arizona. Picked up. He's got the sideline this time. It's Toney. And he makes the catch at the 25-yard line. Big pickup there of 33 yards from Jones to Toney.
I don't know if Lon's getting on purpose if he's playing the D-line, but I just watched him take a double team, get absolutely pancaked to the ground right off the jump on that play. Should have invested a lot into this O-line, so if he can't run with Barkley, then he better be getting some time, or else this isn't going to go well for him.
Yeah, you see the star on the offensive line. That's none other than Quentin Nelson, former Indianapolis Colt. Play action. It's a dump down for Barkley. This is where he's dangerous, but a great open field tackle made by Trey Boston at the 23.
Those diving tackles be something else. There's a lot of gripes in this, Madden, but that one, I don't know.
That's the one, yeah. A diving tackle is always a
5 yards away
point of
from you,
contention.
it just teleports to your ankles.
It's the sacks that really I hope Madden fix, because those are always a penalty. If you do that in real life, if you dive at a guy's ankles, you're going to get called for roughing the passer every time. This is a run for Barkley. He jukes, but he is still wrapped up and brought down by Budda Baker at the 21. Back-to-back plays made by this Arizona secondary. They send pressure, but it's not there in time as Ingram has the first down for New York.
That's probably another low-key something Shooter just decided not to be for once. They have a 90-speed tight end. If I remember our first season of last man, he traded him in the first year to be great.
Be great. Yep, sent him to Cincinnati. And this time around, yeah, Captain, we forgot to mention Evan Ingram's name when I talked about those pass catchers earlier on this drive. So far, nice opening drive from New York, though. They're in the red zone. Play action. Open man. This is caught by Smith, and it is a touchdown. Caden Smith has the Giants' opening score.
I'm wondering if Lom took the guy who should be guarding him. I was trying to play a little hybrid there. I don't know what happened.
Well, either that or just a coverage breakdown there from Arizona. But either way, 10-play, 75-yard drive from the New York Giants, who, remember, got the opening kickoff of this game, and they shave off essentially half of the quarter on that drive. Here's Rondale Moore. He is going to be stopped short of the 20 at the 18, and that's where Kyler Murray will set up shop for this Arizona Cardinal offense.
Long got to respond. I don't think that first defensive possession by line is a total loss if I'm him. Saquon didn't do much. I don't think Shooter, you bank on Shooter making those throws on you all game.
Yeah. First play for Arizona. Handoff for Austin Eckler. First down and more. Up to the 34. Make it the 30. Yep, exactly the 34-yard line, brought down by Bradbury.
Tried to
Yep. I was going to say, the former LA Charger there. And as you know, Coach Pep always got his ear to the trade rumors. New set of downs for the Cardinals. It's a play action on the first down. Kyler is shuffling out of the pocket. He'll dump it down to James Conner, and he gets leveled at the 35-yard line after a gain of 1 yard.
Clyde had himself, I mean, he's been losing the last couple of weeks in this regular season, almost let Icy come all the way back and get that division.
Yeah, well, he's certainly part of the committee of NFC teams that dropped the ball by letting Icy in the playoffs. As this pass is caught at the 41-yard line. Yeah, I believe Juan did lose both games to Seattle. Or no, split of them. Lost the second time they played.
I wonder if Icy hadn't figuratively thrown in the towel week against Billy Sunoco. They could have easily just came back and won the division.
Yeah. It is amazing. What a story this season has been, though, with the teams in both conferences. As that one's dropped by DeAndre Hopkins on third down. I know he made a diving attempt at it, but even so, thought he was going to hold on. Instead, it's a punt for Arizona on their opening drive.
Hopkins, that's a name that's been floating around in the trade block. Also, you can't see him coming in when this offseason shake up.
Very true, very true. It's possible that he could get moved, but we'll see what happens in the present with Mr. Hopkins. He's a big part of that Arizona offense, and really, they got to get him going today against James Bradbury and probably Adoree Jackson, depending on what side of the field he lines up on. So the Giants will take over at their own 6.
This is a position Shooter likes to be in. You got to lead with the ball, man.
Yep, but a great play again. That's Trey Boston's third time in the backfield making a tackle on Saquon Barkley, who has no rushing yards today.
Uncomfortable situation. You're going to be backed up, and you got 2nd and 13. See, I'm wondering how long Shooter will commit to keep running if it's not going to be effective. Maybe they'll just get away from it.
And that's always the issue, I think, of these playoff games, Joey, is getting away from the run game early, going to the all-passing attack. Let's see if they do stick to the run. They do here. Barkley gets outside, shoots back. He picked up a block, but that tackle is still made at the 11, which will make the third down play for the Giants much more manageable.
Just teleports from like 2 yards to the side.
Yeah, we talked about gripes in this man, and it's those tackles through a blocker that don't really make sense to me. I've seen that quite a lot. Here's a quick throw to Barkley. He's got the first down. He's free. He's still going. And here goes Barkley down the left sideline. Jukes away from two more. A third one. And Barkley can kiss him goodbye for the 89-yard score. Ladies and gentlemen, Saquon Barkley.
And Shooter thinking on his head. He can't run with them. He'll get him the ball in the receiving game. Get him to space. Yeah, boy. That's just sounding how he stopped that.
What an electric play from Mr. Barkley. He took an out route on 3rd down and 4 and took it the distance, 89 yards, sending a bevy of defenders into the sidelines and into benches off of those juke moves. And now the Cardinals, home team, trailing by 2 scores in the first quarter as Kyler will take over at the 21-yard line.
I don't know how many games we've had a Shooter in the playoffs with a lead. I'm kind of curious how he navigates the rest of the game, especially in the offensive end.
Here's Kyler. He steps up, and he's going to go, and he throws an interception to Bradbury. Talk about a lead. This could get even bigger here now as the Giants take over inside the 25 of the Cardinals.
The secondary, man. Shooter's been banking on them all season long. I know he's switched a lot to cover 1, cover 0 looks. Relies on Bradbury, Dory Jackson, Gardner Johnson. All that touch making plays for him.
So far, they have come to play here, and the Giants chance to go up 3 possessions early. Barkley, about 3 yards this time. And to your point, I have seen all phases of Shooter in the playoffs. I get to call a lot of these games. This is one of my favorite games to call every year because you know that there's going to be explosions, there's going to be comebacks. The game's going to end close. Like, no matter what the score says now, it always ends close with him. It's awesome. Like, he makes these games so dramatic. Really is one of the best things you'll see in the playoffs here. Barkley goes right, and he will get to the line of scrimmage as we tick down on the first quarter.
This has to be real disappointing for Ron. First quarter, you hold Barkley to 7 carries for 11 yards, and then you find yourself down 14 with Shooter stepping, not get the red zone yet again.
Yeah, the stopping Saquon in the run game has been a great job done by Arizona, but the pass game so far, he's bitten them on that big 89-yard touchdown, which we're going to be seeing that highlight reel all week long as we head to the second quarter here. So, Giants up 14-0 in Arizona in K1's crib as the Giants look to add on to that lead. They have the ball inside the Arizona 25-yard line to begin our second quarter. Will be a handoff on 3rd down to Barkley. He's got the first down on the ground, still on his feet, and finally shoved out of bounds, but not after a first down carry of 11.
Showing some playoff maturity, still looking like sticking with it. Even in a comfort situation, they're being up so much, even if he doesn't get there to make it a 3-score game.
Yeah, continuing to pound the run game. This is Marlon Mack, the number 2 running back, and he gets about 3 yards on that run to the 8-yard line. Watson in on the tackle. As it's interesting, Joey. We look at the offense that the Giants are coming out in here. You know, they're playing very conservative here. It's always interesting to see, do you blitz a team like that? As this is another run for Barkley. He continues to run forward, and he is taken down at the 1-yard line. What do you do when Saquon is running literally through defenders?
That's the type of thing where you have to hold back throwing your controller somewhere if that's in a critical situation. But if Barkley's doing things like that, there's not much of a defense you can call out to stop that.
So first and goal from the 1. Inside zone guard to Barkley, and he scores a walk-in touchdown, his 2nd of the day. And New York now leads 20-0 pending the extra point. So that goes through the uprights. 21-0 Bacchus.
Yeah, this is, obviously 21-0. That's the exact opposite for anybody's game plan. But at one point, there's so many Shooter in the playoffs. You want to put as much pressure on him as possible. You give him the green light to basically do whatever he wants with, especially with Barkley, and even holding Barkley up. You gotta do something on this offensive drive. Get it done. total. So we're going to be seeing the Celtics platoon a little bit with line very shortly.
Yeah, agreed. As these Cardinals find themselves down 3 possessions. I want to mention, called the last time these two met up in the wild card round. This was in New York last Madden. And there were not 1, but 2 24-point leads blown. As there you go!
And that's what you need!
DeAndre Hopkins has a touchdown! On cue! Oh, you love it when it works that way. My goodness, there we have it. DeAndre Hopkins on one play. We said on the last drive he had to get involved. Boy, does he. And on one play, the Cardinals cut into the lead.
I mean, Hopkins, he's got to be probably the focal point. Him or I don't know what Rondell Moore's looking like lately, but you know they're going to be coming out in a line of man coverage. You got to just trust in these guys to beat their one-on-one matchup regardless.
When Arizona's offensive line is able to hold up, that might be the difference today. Because, like you said, you know they rely on the corners and no help situations, and they got burned that time. Although that time there was a safety at the top of the screen, but he just couldn't get there. Here, the Giants' next possession. Barkley. Oh no!
My goodness.
Barkley is putting on a clinic, folks, as he's up to the 40-yard line, just disposing of defenders along the way.
Coming alive. It's not a good sign for these Cardinals now.
Yeah, that X factor is probably a couple carries away from being lit up here. As they're going to go right back to him, and that'll help. That's a stop made by Chandler Jones. Check that. No, that's number 98, Nelson, who makes his second tackle at the 39-yarder.
The worst thing you can do is let him get outside. If you get it into even a one-on-two situation, you're in trouble with just what he can do when he hits a juke or something like that. You got to just keep him in between the numbers, play the D-line or linebackers come up and just get him quick.
Second down for New York. From the shotgun, play action. Jones, standing tall in a clean pocket, will fire one right over the head of Collins. It's caught by Galladay. That pass was on a rope to the 35-yard line.
I don't know who that linebacker there was in coverage, but I'm one. I need him to make a play. If anything, at least back the ball down.
So even Collins there unable to make that play as the ball whizzed right over his helmet. Inside zone for Barkley. This is going to be another nice run as he picks up 9 more. And he now is over 50 yards rushing here in the first half. Inside zone to the right. Barkley again juking away from a defender and is tackled at the 20 by a couple of Cardinals.
I believe Shooter gets the ball at halftime too, doesn't he?
The Giants got the ball to begin the game, so the Cardinals and Coach Long will get the ball to start the second half. So this makes this possession even more important there for these Cardinals, as they want to get a stop here and try to get that double dip score. As Barkley on the misdirection sheds the first tackle and is brought down by Simmons at the 14. Another big gain on first down of 6, but even a play like that, you feel like it's kind of a win for Arizona.
Even when he hits, he ran into the back of his center too. You're hoping the D tackle will just maybe get out that block and stop him there, but let's see, he might get him in a position to throw, and Shooter sticking with it.
It's going to be close. I think he's right at the 10-yard line. They might be inches shy of the first down marker. They are. So third and less than a yard.
His worst enemy has always been himself in these playoff games. And right now, you got a 14, could make it a 17-point lead, keep that 3 scores. I think he's probably just going to stick with it. But then
it always seems. Yeah, I was going to say, you never know. It's always the Daniel Jones throw that saves the day for the defense. But it's another run for Barkley, and he stood up, but I think he has enough for first down yardage, and he does. So it'll be first and goal, New York, and Barkley has been busy on this drive.
I think if you're Lon, you got to just accept the fact that he's going to score some type of points this drive. You get the ball in the second half. You got to score in this drive before half, and then come back out and do it again. Pick up that pressure off. Not just be good idea first.
Motion man, that's Sean Ross. They fake it to him and go to Barkley right up the middle, and a sound tackle made by Byron Murphy at the 8-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play here in the second goal. Go ahead, Bacchus.
I was gonna say, if Shooter, I know you want that just to get that 3 possession lead, but if Shooter can just put some emphasis on here and make this another touchdown, go up 28 and then get another stop, like he could just put this game away at half. I don't have to worry about if it's a ball or not.
All right, Jones liking what he sees. He's going to call the stretch to the left here. Good play call. Barkley sees a juke away from 2. That's easy for him. Touchdown, New York. 3rd touchdown today for Barkley in the first half. And the Giants strike again.
I know how hypocritical this sounds came from me, but how do you trade Especially, that's just, that's just, I don't call him a running back. That dude is just a weapon.
He's special, man. Yeah. Listen, man. I thought he was kidding the day that he said deal. I thought it was a dream.
And you gotta wonder too if the face of franchise really hadn't come into play this man, he may be on. How many times would we have seen him on the block if I had the main question? He probably wouldn't have gone anywhere yet, but I've seen his face like 10 times.
Yeah, we do have. That's something that the New York Giants GM loves to do, Coach Kenny. It's post the same people on the block. Him and Brazy, they're starting to get really good with that. Yeah. As Eckler is outdoing himself, just shoving tacklers away, but he gets, and he does get the first down. I was going to say he was short. Ball is spotted at the 32, so first down, Arizona.
Seeing Saquon dominate this game, he's like, don't forget I'm an X factor factor myself.
Yeah, last time I saw the Cardinals, it was that one play touchdown, so I haven't seen them on the field too much today. Is this a run for Kyler as he's dragged at the 35?
I don't know how much I like that play call right now. You got to go. I don't know how much a field goal helps you.
Yep, here comes some pressure. It's picked up. Throw to the right sideline, caught by Fulton inbounds. Great tackle. And a timeout called by the Cardinals with 55 seconds to play.
I think he did possession catch there, which I get because the receivers, plenty of times I've seen them just sprint out of bounds, even though it's such an easy just get your feet in and fall out. But gotta cost him something there.
Murray, quick throw. It's Wesley, and he's tackled in play at the 49-yard line by Adoree Jackson. Cardinals will decide to go hurry up here. Clock is down to 36 seconds. Murray against the 4-man rush over the middle, complete by Hopkins. I don't even know if that's a first down. He's tackled in play. And a timeout called by the Cardinals, and it is a first down at the 46. All right, but now, Bacchus, you spent all that time.
Yeah, you don't mind this if you're sure. Let him get a field goal if he wants. I still go in the half with 3-possession lead. I'm good.
Right, you just don't want to give the touchdown here, because, again, Cardinals get the ball to start the second half.
Oh, that's a dime.
Kyler dropping a dime to Eckler. It's a first down. A lot more. And there's the touchdown. And this is why these Kenny games get so interesting. Here we are. Now it's a 14-point deficit for the Cardinals. 22 seconds to go.
I get
and the extra point
bread and butter off
is good.
I don't like that defensive play. Just keep him right now.
Yeah, that was a beautiful throw from Kyler, though.
That might be, Eckler's probably going to have to be another key difference. I brought up Hopkins and Rondale Moore, but not too many receiving backs out there that can catch the ball and create separation like Austin Eckler. I think maybe Kamara might rival.
And Kamara and McCaffrey. Those are the three. Yeah, I mean, obviously this man Barkley can too, but again, we're not really mentioning him. He's in his own class. As play action. And they're going to throw. This is what we talk about, Bacchus, as well.
You gotta know your strengths and weaknesses. I don't know. Shooter and I've had a lot of conversations. Somebody ends up him just saying he's self, but I don't agree. If you get a field goal here, tip of the cap, but one mistake is all it takes, and one's right back with us.
And that's, I think, always the beast that lurks in these playoff games involving the New York Giants. You see that so often. Here's Barkley. He's going to get us a big play on this. And a great tackle. That may have saved a possible touchdown, in all honesty. Barkley gets past the 50. I think he's scoring. But it does give the Giants the play they needed, though. They're at the 46 now.
I'm on $1 set again if you're allowing. Why not? I got 2 timeouts.
He's going to look to his right. He's going to look middle, actually. And it's intercepted by Isaiah Simmons. Simmons spins away. There are 3 seconds left in the half. And most importantly, the Cardinals prevent the Giants from scoring.
Score ends with the same result of being, what it would be if you would have just let the ball or whatever.
Right, exactly.
Let me stop. I've seen plenty of Hail Marys. Let me wait till I see this play, actually.
It's going to be a handoff for Eckler. He's going to have a first down, but he's not going to have a touchdown. He's tackled 43. So, halftime, Giants up 14. They're 28-14 against the Cardinals in Arizona. The 6-3 matchup. This is an interesting first half. Cardinals get it to start the third. And what do you expect to see from Lon in terms of an adjustment here in the second half, Joey?
I feel like he's going to be seeing those cover one looks more. He's got to just anticipate this more. I think he's going to try to get back more involved. But also, you can't just leave Hopkins in this game. If he has that one bomb, you want to make sure you get him the ball as much as possible. But you got to get your playmakers more involved in this one of the matchups.
Here's Rondale Moore out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of the 20 again. That's Elijah Penny's second tackle. And to the 17-yard line. And again, poor field positions for the Cardinals. They've been backed up all day long. Pistol formation here on first down. It's a run. It's Eckler. Stiff arms a man, and he's tackled by that same person. That is Bolton, formerly of the Kansas City Chiefs. Makes the stop at the 20. Yeah, it's a beautiful game, isn't it? Play action. Murray. He has going to go deep for Vincent, and Vincent makes the grab. He makes it at the 26-yard line. What a throw and what a catch. And the Cardinals are in business.
I don't even know who that is, but hey, he saw the one-on-one matchup. He gave this guy a chance, and he was rewarded.
That's superstar rookie John Vincent, who got a dev game to get to superstar. As he's going to throw it against the grain. Oh, incomplete. I had an open man. Looked like Wesley was breaking free, but decided to go to Hopkins in double coverage. Incompletion.
Yeah, probably threw that a bit too early anyway. I think he just saw the pressure coming from his left side. He wanted to make sure he didn't take the sack, but I don't know what's just being incomplete there.
Here's the double A-gap look here on second down. Cardinals in the shotgun. Ball is hiked as Murray drops back. Left side, it's complete. Yeah, beauty right there to DeAndre Hopkins. And it'll be 1st and 10 from just outside the 10-yard line.
I'm back out. I feel like for a couple matches, there'll always be something wrong with it. I'm glad they finally did that.
A viable option now, yeah. It's like a security blanket route, this Madden, and I love it. First down, handoff, Eckler. He will gain about 2. Yeah, if you do have an acrobat on you, he will dive and make the pick. Or Chidobe Awuzie, who will pick it off from behind you. Second down and 8. Play action, Murray. It's a boot, and it is a dangerous throw, but caught by John Vincent at the 4. He's brought down immediately. And it's now 3rd down and 4.
I think we know this is most likely 4-down territory. I'm not trying to keep a field goal here. I want to get this pressure back and shoot it, keep scoring.
Murray pumps, rolls. He's going to fire end zone. It is called for the touchdown. What a throw to Wesley.
I think kudos to that tight end there. He was on the go route. And at the sideline, he helped his quarterback, but he found a soft spot in that zone. You can see that too, I think.
Well, this game has gone almost how you could picture it for the Giants. They start up 28-7, and now early in the third quarter find themselves only up by 7 now with possession of the ball. So they need to score here to keep the momentum in their favor, because for the first time today, it's over in the red for Arizona.
I mean, for the most part, this offensive game, I don't think there's been too much that you could say he's been doing wrong or anything. And last time, you have a couple questions, but I mean, the results in the same result if you were scouted. But now you get the pressure on him. He knows he's got to get some points on the board here fast.
See, they started the game out on play action here. They line up another run formation. This time it'll be Barkley running to his left, and he's stopped. And Day, though, 21 carries, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns, and also, by the way, has an 89-yard touchdown reception.
Which is what you would normally expect from him.
Yeah, Day is off here. Let's see. The second half, these defenders get fatigued. As Jones will look to throw. Wide open target. That's Evan Ingram. He's got the first down. And he jets out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Still no reason to panic. You got the touchdown lead. You got the ball, though. So as long as you just run the normal offense. I say that, but don't really shoot yourself.
A new set of downs here for the G-men. Play clock down to 2 seconds. Power op, read for Barkley. He gets away from the first man. First down. Gets away from 2 more. And is taken down by Jones at the 47-yard line of Arizona. But that Saquon Barkley guy is starting to get loose again.
Like 3 guys on him just to get him down.
Yeah, I think the best way to stop Saquon Barkley is hoping that the Giants start passing the ball. As they're going to take a penalty here. It looks like there's a delay of game on the Giants. So, 1st and 15. Back to the 48-yard line.
That's been a new change-up, too, ever since they adjusted the play clock countdown. So a lot more delay of games.
Yeah, I think it's one of the better things about that rule. It creates more strategy in there. Okay, I don't have as much time to get things off. As Barkley not going anywhere, he'll be stopped, and now all of a sudden, 2nd and 17 for the Giants.
This is perfect. I don't know how much you want to play. I'm still coming out just like a balanced type of situation here. I want to be ready for pass or run, but you can get him to pass. It might be where you can get him to make mistakes.
2nd and long, and absolutely. Let's see if they play it safe here. And the Giants are going to run it. Barkley across midfield, jukes away. Now he's got a first down and possibly more, and he's brought down by a big tackle made by Zaven Collins. Barkley with a 20-yard gain, though, and again in the hole. What a beauty move.
That's just another level of running backs. I don't even know if I don't play too many of the top running backs, and I'm always in pass over the NFC West, but
right.
Doing different type of things.
Well, here's Barkley in the air, and you talk about it. There he goes again, and Collins saves another touchdown because the 2 defensive backs, I think, ran into each other or both broke their ankles on the juke. I'm not sure which.
Third person comes in and saves the day. Looks like he missed. I don't even know what.
All we know, Bacchus, is that Barkley has that X factor, and he's going off right now. He gets the ball again on the carry, and look at the moves. This time only gets 2, and that's a win for Arizona, who have to be gassed right now defensively.
I don't even know if it's more so of a coverage thing or like a formation type of thing. You as your user, you just got to be ready for it. He's going one way, you run the other way, because that's where he's juking, so save you a computer friendly.
Yeah, you almost have to sacrifice them as a pawn, as that looked to be the strategy that time. 3rd down and 6 now for the Giants. And here's the thing. Most teams, 3rd down and 6, you're like, okay, they're definitely going to throw the ball here. Like, let's stand back and all that. But, 3rd and 6, they can easily run the ball here once more with Barkley, and he can easily gain it. He's already shown it here.
I'm definitely, even if I'm sure, I'm definitely trying to make Barkley the focal point. Either you double or triple team this dude coming out of the backfield. Give it to somebody who's absolutely wide open.
Well, he's going to throw. He's going to look for Barkley. He's going to go middle. He does have an open man. That's Kadarius Toney, but is he past? No, he didn't get it. Shy. 4th and inches now. And do the Giants keep the offense on the field here is the question.
It looks like they will. I'm going for it if I'm shooter, but this is a big call here. So you get the 2-possession lead, pretty much going to the 4th, but
And again, 4th and inches, I don't ever hate the call, no matter where it is. It's 4th and inches, you go. Here's the handoff. Did Barkley get it? I think the second effort gets it. He did. He's marked short. He is short of the first down marker. The Cardinals take over on downs. You can't make this script up. Oh, man.
Can't be mad at you for call. I thought he may have just fell forward enough to get that.
The second effort looked like he got it, but he was marked short according to the ball judge. The Giants turn it over. 1 downs. Cardinals now. Chance to tie it with a touchdown, but they got to go the length of the field. Here's Eckler, and he's doing his Saquon impersonation as he jukes away from someone to send us to the final quarter here in Glendale. 28-21 Giants, but the Cardinals are trying to complete the 21-point comeback, and they have possession of the football box to begin the final quarter.
Yeah, if you're Lund, you definitely got to be aggressive, but you know that your opponent's palms might be sweating a little bit over there, so I'm definitely trying to just get this to a tie game, and let's see what happens after that.
Yep, you see Kyler making an adjustment line of scrimmage, and that's not going to help him as he is dropped by Nick Bolton all the way to the 4-yard line, and it's now 3rd and long for the Cardinals.
I didn't even see how he got back there so fast, but I guess the play action left Eckler not able to pick it up either. That's unfortunate.
It came right off the right side, and it's now 3rd and long. Play clock is getting down to 3 seconds. As Rondell Moore is now getting set, and yeah, he's going to have to call a timeout, and that is critical in the 4th quarter to use one of your 3 timeouts.
Do you think the timeout's really worth it there? I mean, it's backed up against the goal line. You're going to be moved back 2 yards.
Right. Yeah, I think you take that penalty.
Let's see if that comes back to factor in this game.
Ooh, yeah, that could be crucial, man. Those timeouts are precious in the playoffs, and Cardinals just had to use one there. They're going to go on 3rd down, and does Wesley have first down yardage? He doesn't. But here's the question. The Cardinals can go for it here. Now, will they? At your own 15, it's 4th and 1.
That 3rd down play, that was not a good throw by Kyler. If he leads him outside, I think he easily picks that up. But
yep.
And now you know if you don't get this, this is a big call. It looks like Lon might need a little time to think it over.
Yeah, right. He calls a real-life timeout as he pauses the game. He's trailing in the 4th quarter. Per NFASL rules, he can go for it. Now, the question that I ask is, like, you got to weigh out the pros and cons here. Is, okay, if I don't get this, I'm handing them points. If I get this, the drive continues, and I'm now at the 16-yard line. But that basically tells you that it's a 4-down territory. We got to score a touchdown on this drive, no matter what. That's basically the vibe I'm getting here.
At the same time, though, if you decide to punt it and you play conservative, I mean, you give the ball back to Barkley, I believe still has his X factor. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All he would probably need at that time is a field goal, and he'd make this too far to catch up. So this is huge.
All right. Well, looks like Coach Lott has made a decision here. He's about to resume the game.
We have controversy, looks like, in the chat from the commissioners. Glad to see all of our commissioners know what the rules are. Looks like Lon will go for it. You better watch that play clock.
It's down to now you really got to think about it because it's down to 7, and he's seeing the double A gap look here. Let's see if he gets this snap off. He does. Here comes a blitz. He's got to get rid of it. He does it in time. Incomplete. Giants take over at the 15.
Even though he got back in the coverage, still got there quick. Looks like sure as D9 coming to play on that drive.
Yeah, they've been playing all season long and doing a lot of pressure on quarterbacks on the opponents. Here's Barkley with the X Factor, and Trey Boston saves a touchdown. He was the last one there. It looked like Barkley was about to get free, but instead it's a gain of just 1. He does, yes. Yep, another juke from Barkley as he slides down to the 6.
I was thinking maybe
as he ran against the grain.
That first down play, do you like gamble and just say, I'm going to run, try to get him to lose a yard and take away that X factor?
Yeah, absolutely.
If you pass it on first down, you tip the cap. Like, you got me on that, but I want to get that thing off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's the way we got to approach it here. As Barkley up the middle, he fights for the first down on 3rd and 1. All Barkley here in Glendale.
Just an all-around freak. As most elusive back you'll ever see, and then right when you even his elusiveness doesn't matter, he just goes in and power set over somebody like that.
Yeah, what do you do for the Cardinals there? That has to be an absolute killer, as they're going to go right back to Barkley. He loses the yardage, and there goes the X Factor. And, I mean, again, Barkley without an X Factor is still hard to bring down, but at least now there's a chance.
You know, if you're wrong, you want to maybe get him into a situation where he might want to go for it again. He would this time, but
we'll see. He's going to go to Barkley, who goes up the middle, and he's tackled by his leg. Great play. Made it the 3-yard line, and we're getting close to that point now. 3rd and goal from the 3.
Lamb comes over, gets a shoestring tackle, but Lamb missed him with his user there. I don't know if he's going for the hit stick, but
Giants go goal line formation here in the 3. Marlon Mack, the fullback there. They're going to toss it to Barkley right. He cuts back and he loses yards to Jackson, who makes a great tackle. And now I'm assuming the Giants will take the 3.
This is a new level of maturity for next year. He's just understood what his weaknesses are, what has cost him so many playoff games. He just takes it out of his own hand and he says, I'm already here in a good spot. I'm going to rely on what I do best at, run the ball and defense.
Yep. And it gives the Giants a 10-point lead with 4.5 to play. And now that timeout that we talked about with the Cardinals, it really is going to possibly come back and bite them down 2 scores.
Especially in the hindsight factor, but he didn't even end up getting the 3rd down or 4th down, so and really is going to be able to possibly miss on this game.
Yeah, that could be the turning point there. As, again, Coach Lon and these Cardinals, who won this NFC West for the first time in his tenure here, is looking at a 10-point lead in the Giants' favor.
I'm wondering what Shooter's going to be thinking as a defensive look. He lives off of the man coverage nowadays of his corners, but you really want to trust that. I'll say this, you really want to trust his own eye.
Right, as Hopkins is doing a lot to get yardage there. He broke away from about 4 Giants to gain 9. Of course, from here on out, I'm sure it'll be not only 4-down territory, but the Cardinals will be going into hurry-up mode as Eckler picks up the 1st down.
I'm Coach Shooter. I'm good. Use all the time you want to get down the field, but I'm fine.
Play action on 1st down. Murray buying time. He's going deep this time. You don't want to give that, and it's Rondale Moore who has it at the 11 and gets out of bounds, which will stop the clock.
I'm mad about that. I'm mad on the Shooter for that one. He took away the 1. He can cover 4. You want one of your guys to be over there to be able to make a play.
Yeah, it's just a superior throw from Kyler Murray, but he's going to need to make one more to keep the Cardinals alive. Again, they're down 10. A field goal does help them here, to at least cut into the possession, but again, I know they want to get a touchdown. Murray. Going middle for Hopkins, who makes the catch in traffic at the 2. He's down at that spot. Clock is ticking.
I don't know if he was looking at that crosser going into the back left corner of the end zone there, but
another play action call. Short throw to Connor. He's tackled immediately and actually loses a yard. It's now 3rd and 2. Cardinals are going to hand it off. Great play call as Eckler has the touchdown. Gets the edge, and we are now looking at a 3-point game if Matt Gay is able to make this extra point, which he is.
Great block, pick up, got you just enough. Now comes down to shooter on offense here. I know Barkley's going to be involved, but
and if you're the Cardinals, you do have 3 timeouts. You have the 2-minute warning, and you have the 2 timeouts that you currently still have. But that basically brings it down to this first down.
If your coach can, you trust you. If your defense does need to come back out, you trust them enough to get your stop.
Here's Barkley, who jukes right into Trey Boston, who's been seemingly the only Cardinal able to tackle Barkley one-on-one today, as he's done it 6 times out of his 8 tackles. Timeout called by Arizona. Second down.
However much you believe in this, but shooters in the chat, so I don't know how much that plays in the factor with these next play calls.
Play action, blitz, and down goes Daniel Jones. There he goes under his legs. Those are the plays I was talking about, Joey. That's a pass. That's roughing the pass in real life. But in this game, instead, it's a huge sack, boss, all the way to the 18-yard line. And the Cardinals call their final timeout, and it brings up a crucial 3rd and 17.
Coming in making a big play. I didn't see him go through exactly, but coming up with that.
Comes another blitz. This one's picked up. Wide open down the field is Kadarius Toney. And Toney has it for the touchdown. And the Giants take a 2-possession lead late.
Wow, I didn't see where the coverage. I want to go back and look at busted coverage somewhere. That's what a throw by Shooter. That's an exclamation point right there.
Wow, that may be our dagger here in Glendale as the Giants go back up 10 with 2:16 to play.
Oh, is that 3rd and 17?
3rd and 17, yes.
Maybe it's just me. I've been accused of being a little too concerned with my defense play calls sometimes, but I'm feeling like I can get 17 yards on base coverage, giving me a little time, but came out with the zone blitz and something.
Yeah. Call me old-fashioned, but I'm just in man coverage there. Again, that's a post route, so it may still have been open, but I at least would have been mad at somebody trying to guard him. And, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes here. You never know these games with the Giants. Here's the throw to the middle. Vincent, and I thought he was about to be gone. He is tackled at the 48-yard line, and it'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
No matter what happens here, he's got to kick an onside kick. I don't know around the league, but I haven't seen one of them actually work.
The last one I've seen that was successful came in a game of the week, the Panthers and Saints. Carolina was able to get one. But hey, if anybody knows the ins and outs of Madden, I think it might be Lon with these kicks. You never know. He's on Twitter all day. As this one's caught by Wesley, and he goes down immediately, avoiding a hit. Cardinals are going to spike the ball. And my question for you, Joey, at what point do you just say, I'm going to kick the field goal now and give myself enough time, theoretically, to get the onside and then go down the field again?
Depends on how these red stuff plays go. I mean, you got a minute 38. If you get, assuming in your possible win scenario, you get the onside kick, you don't have to get like 20 yards to get into field goal range. But never mind. Don't. Also, what I'm saying is, it looks like Lon's made his decision.
He's going to go for it now. This is going to be a 48-yard field goal, and for Matt Gay, it's a little bit of wind here as the roof is open here in Glendale. The kick is up, and it's down the middle. So, Cardinals make it a 7-point game, but this is basically what it's going to come down to, is this onside kick. Here we go, Matt Gay. We're going to see what he goes for. He goes about half power. Misses a little bit to the right there, and it is recovered by Kadarius Toney, who caught the touchdown. And Toney gets down immediately. The Giants in the victory formation and will advance to the divisional round.
Good win for Shooter.
Excellent. He was able to withhold the storm of Arizona, knew that they were going to be coming full force in the second half. And Saquon Barkley, who was stupendous all day long, but Kadarius Toney in the fourth quarter here with a huge touchdown to give the Giants that 2-possession lead late when it looked like the Cardinals were about to get the ball back and possibly win it for themselves.
Shooter, we came in as the wild card, right? We won the division.
The division went to Washington as the Washington 2 seed. The number 6 seeded New York Giants. They'll wait here because you never know what happens between Washington and Seattle. Seattle wins, they would go immediately to Detroit and take on the Conch. As for the 6th seed, then Kenny would travel to the winner of the 4-5 matchup, which is JD and the Panthers. So one more knee, and then we'll be done here in Arizona.
If you're a shooter, I don't know his success versus Conk, but I mean, we got either Brazy in the NFC South, which has probably been the weakest division so far this season, or you can have a little revenge game against JD, as you've had that one of the wildest interceptions I've ever seen in the playoff game. Decisions, I should say, not even.
It's hard not to laugh thinking about it because it is. It was pure comedy to watch the amount of people that were open on the play. Sorry, the amount of people that were open on the play and the throw decision that was made. Yeah, but nonetheless, New York able to exercise a few of their playoff demons here today. They defeat the Arizona Cardinals and oust the NFC West champion. So, Cardinals, what do they finish the season on, Bach? It's like a 5-game losing streak? 6?
I don't know exactly. I feel like they snuck in a win in there somewhere.
They did against the Bengals, yeah. Cincinnati, they were able to get that game. So it was like 1 out of 6 or 7 there for the Cardinals. But, yeah, tough end of the season for them. Giants keep on moving in the NFASL playoffs. So 2 wildcard games are complete. We got 4 left to play. Over on the AFC, we have the Raiders and Colts scheduled for later tonight, I believe. And we also have the Jets and the Bills, which, again, both AFC games haven't really given us a time, but we were speculating that they'll be playing later on today. NFC side, got those Bears and Panthers matchup, as well as the Washington football team and those pesky Seattle Seahawks.
I think we have all the wildcard games scheduled for later tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Excellent. So we might be able to get to the divisional round tonight. And if that's the case, I will definitely get some coffee so I can stay up and call some of those games, because I know you guys love to play divisional games at like midnight and 1 a.m. when I'm sleeping.
I can't tell you that. It's my first divisional round appearance.
Well, yep, congratulations on your win as well over the Patriots. And as for the Giants, same thing. And for the entire NFASL crew, Coach Joey Bacchus, thank you for listening to Cardinals-Giants. Final score again here from Glendale, 38-31 Giants. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll catch you for the next NFASL wildcard game.